if I told you that one phone call to your clinic could be worth $1,000 or even more? And most practice owners would do everything possible to make sure that opportunity wasn't wasted. Yet every day, clinics lose those opportunities without even realizing it. At Practice Promotions, we spend our days helping clinics generate leads through websites, Google Ads, workshops, SEO, and other marketing strategies. And when a phone starts to ring, more often, that's usually seen as a sign that the marketing is working. But here's the mistake many practice owners make. They think marketing is responsible for patient growth. Marketing isn't responsible for just patient growth. Marketing is responsible for generating opportunities. And your front desk is responsible for turning those opportunities into actual patients coming into your clinic. So today I want to talk about why your front desk may be the most overlooked growth driver in your practice. You see, your website, Google Ads, SEO, and workshops are the marketing function. They generate those leads. And your front desk is actually the sales function for your business. They turn those leads into patients coming into your clinic. And that's where many clinics are losing growth opportunities. You see, marketing creates leads and front desk creates the sales revenue. One of the most common conversations we have with clinic owners goes something like this. Hey Neil, we need more leads. Sometimes that's true, but often we dig into the numbers, we discover something very interesting. The clinic is already generating leads, but the problem is that not enough of those leads are becoming patients. And think about it this way. Let's say your marketing generates 100 inquiries this month. If your front desk converts 80 of those inquiries into evaluation, that's a great month. But if they only convert 50, now you have 50 missed opportunities. The marketing didn't fail. The conversion process actually did. And this is where owners sometimes make a very expensive mistake. Instead of fixing the conversion issue, they increase the marketing budget. They buy more leads, or worse, they say, my marketing isn't working. But more leads doesn't solve the conversion problem. They simply make that conversion problem more expensive. See, marketing fills the pipeline, but your front desk determines how much actually comes out the other end. So here's why we call it the $1,000 phone call. So let's talk about the value of actually a new patient. And most people think of a patient as an evaluation, but that's really not what they're worth. Think about a typical patient who attends, say, 10 visits with an average reimbursement of $100 per visit. That's $1,000 in revenue from one single patient. And that's before you factor in referrals, positive reviews, word-of-mouth recommendations, or future episodes of care. And that's why we call it the $1,000 phone call. Because every new patient inquiry coming into your practice has a real revenue attached to it.
The top 10% of PT owners aren't just surviving, they're thriving. But what's their secret? Well, Neil Trickett's new Market to Grow book reveals how the top 10% of PT practices leverage marketing systems to simultaneously grow their new patients, attract top talent, and boost profit in their practice. You can learn from their secrets. Visit practicepromotions.net/book to claim your free copy of Market to Grow. Yes, you heard that right. We are shipping a free copy of Market to Grow to all podcast listeners who want it. Just visit practicepromotions.net/book to claim your free book. And now back to the show.
So here's the thing. Patients are comparing you to other clinics. And the reality is that practice owners really need to understand this. Patients are shopping, not in the traditional sense, but they are comparing their options. And a patient who needs physical therapy isn't usually calling one clinic and waiting a week for a response. They're searching online, they're reading reviews, they're visiting websites, they're calling multiple offices, and often they're scheduling with whichever clinic makes them feel the most confident and gets them an appointment on the schedule right then, that day. And that means your front desk isn't just answering questions, they're actually creating first impressions. How quickly the phone is answered, how friendly the conversation feels, how clearly questions are answered, and how easy is it to schedule for the patient. All of those things influence whether a patient chooses your clinic or someone else's. The patient experience starts long before they walk through your doors. It starts with that very first phone call. So here's the key thing to understand is your front desk is not an expense, it's a growth asset for your practice. And many owners view the front desk as an administrative position. It's not. Someone who answers phones, manages schedules, and handles paperwork is not just what the front desk does. The highest performing clinics think differently. They understand that the front desk directly influences revenue. And in many ways, they're the bridge between marketing and patient care. And your front desk is your hidden sales team. Now, that doesn't mean they need to be pushy or salesy, but they do need to know how to build trust, answer questions confidently, handle objections from patients about payments or coming in, follow up on missed opportunities like a bulldog, and help patients feel comfortable taking that next step to come in for service with you. See, the clinics that grow consistently, they understand this. And they don't just invest in marketing, they invest in those people at the front desk responsible for turning those leads into patients. So if there's one takeaway from today's episode, it's this. Marketing gets the phone to ring. Your front desk determines what happens next. So before you spend more money on just Google Ads, SEO, workshops, or any other marketing strategy, take a close look at your conversion process. Try to listen to your own calls or be a ghost shopper. Review your follow-up systems. Evaluate the patient experience from the moment someone contacts your clinic because every phone call has value. And if you're treating a $1,000 phone call like just another administrative task, you may be leaving far more revenue on the table than you even realize. And if you're generating leads but not seeing the patient growth you expected, we'd be happy to help. Reach out to Practice Promotions team for a free growth review and we'll help you identify whether your biggest opportunity is generating more leads or converting more of the ones you already have. Go ahead and remember to like and subscribe to this podcast for more future episodes. And don't forget to check out practicepromotions.net for tons of free marketing advice to help you move your clinic forward. And don't forget to get our free PT marketing kit mailed to you. So this is Neil Trickett from the Practice Marketing Podcast, wishing you much success in your practice.
A free way for you to support our show is by leaving a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It's a chance for you to tell us what you love about the show, and it helps others discover it as well. Just scroll down to Ratings and Review on your phone and click Write a Review. Thanks.